Friends don't let friends electrocute their faces.
Hello and welcome to
Good for you.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I miss you.
I miss you too. It's dark and
We're on
cold
opposite
over
sides
here.
of the world. Oh my God, dude. When you flew to New York and then there was an immediate blizzard, I was like, wow, that's bad juju.
But you know, the good juju was that I landed just before it.
That is good. Yeah, that's good. And you're there for a while. You're like there for a week. So it's good. You get the like fun, like when it's pretty in New York and it's like nice snow before
That's
it gets
true.
like grungy snow.
By the end of the week, it's going to be slushy and grungy, and then I'm going to leave.
It's puddle jumping season if you're in New York, where it's like, am I going to make it over this 6-foot puddle of just like pond scum slush, or am I going to be walking around in wet tights all day?
That's my workout for the week. I noticed how much my hip flexors hurt this morning. And I was like, what have I been doing? Oh, I've just been like leaping across puddles.
And like trying to, it really is like a balance ball workout because you have to like get your balance on ice or snow and actively jump and dodge traffic and bikers and stuff like that. It's agile.
It's the new low impact agile workout.
Also, it's like so key what you're wearing in cold weather like that. We're going to New York at the end of February, and I'm like, I will be miserable if I don't have a good jacket. Like, I need to have a good, cozy jacket, or else it's just horrible.
And it's a moment for winter fashion. You're like, I get a week of winter fashion. Speaking of fashion, actually, our bestie of the week.
You look pretty.
What did you say?
I said you look shitty. Good night, Denise.
Bestie of the week. I mean, I think we can say that this bestie is okay. But bestie, are you okay? Rihanna's Spirit Baby with A$AP Rocky. Best reveal ever.
In her Winter Wonderland belly crop top park.
It was everything. The look was impeccable.
I feel like they've been cooking that baby at least for a century.
It's been incubating. It's been circling. Spirit Baby has been circling just like we
Sorry, a
slapped about
decade. Maybe a century.
Spirit Babies don't know about time. I feel like this is going to be the most beautiful Spirit Baby ever for obvious reasons, but also like the most fashionable.
It was gonna come out of the womb just fashion killer, which that music video was the spawn of their love. If you watch that music video for Fashion Killer, you can see that he has loved her from the day that he laid eyes on her.
Obsessed with her. Oh my gosh, I found this quote from her. She was talking about in 2019 wanting to get pregnant. And she said, I'm a black woman. I came from a black woman who came from a black woman who came from a black woman, and I'm going to give birth to a black woman. It's a no-brainer. That's who I am. It's the core of who I am in my spirit and DNA. And I was just like, oh my God. So can't wait to meet this Spirit Baby.
Bessie is going to come out of the womb swinging.
We can't wait to meet you. And now for Haunted Cart.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
In this section, we talk about what is haunting us, what we've left in our carts, what we've abandoned in our carts, and also what we bought, but we're currently cursed by.
Cursed.
What's haunting your life other than me?
You're haunting me in the streets of New York.
Yeah, I am. I'm on every corner. I've tried everywhere in that city. Every corner in that city.
Every coffee shop.
Every subway station south of 14th Street, I have 100% cried in. Yeah.
You're like Moaning Myrtle of New York.
Yeah. Of my little Pisces heart crying my eyes out, trying to not cry loudly, but like, snot dripping down my face. That's a rite of passage. You know you're a true New Yorker when you've cried on the subway.
I bet there's like a Moaning Myrtle of New York club.
That would be a really good Instagram handle where you just, you'd
like
have to like
in New York.
Yeah, like take nice pictures of people crying in New York. Do you remember when there was the hot guys reading Instagram?
Oh, that was good.
And hot guys on the subway reading good books. It's like, oh man, one day.
Finally, they're objectified. Speaking of hot girls reading, if I don't say so myself, haunting my cart are lots of books. Namely,
She's got a brain. She's brains and beauty.
In my haunted cart is this book, Girlhood, which is by Melissa Phoebos. This was on one of my book lists, my mini book list for a long time. And somebody recommended that I push it to the top because I was talking to them about My Body by Emily Ratajkowski last week. and they were like, yeah, it was fine, but you should really read Girlhood. And this wasn't one of my friends who like really hated on the book. Her critique was, it was good. I think she could have wrestled with some of the essays a little bit longer, like maybe another few months, had a little bit more help on the editing, because the essay that she put out in New York Magazine about buying back her image is kind of one of the standout essays in the book. And I think you can tell that that had a little bit more massaging to it. So this friend's feedback was, I liked it. It was interesting, but I felt that she could have sat with all of the concepts a little bit longer and just like massage them for herself a little longer. I thought that was a fair criticism. But you and I were talking about this in the halls of our co-working space last week, and you were in the middle of reading it. So what did you think?
Oh, I liked it a lot. When I read a book, if I don't like it, I'm not going to finish it. I'm not putting myself through the torture. I read so much, but I really liked it. I cried multiple times. And is Emily Ratajkowski at this point in her life our Joan Didion? No. I think that she wrestled with topics, was honest about her experiences and her mixed feelings, like very conflicted feelings about beauty and power and what she does with it. And when you said you could sit with everything a little bit longer, I thought she meant like each essay could be a little bit longer, in which I actually think they could have been. I think if they were maybe like a little bit longer, there might have been some more like there. You know, when you have to like extend your word count, you're like, fuck, I have to write 1,000 more words.
Maybe I'll take up smoking and I'll have more to write.
You have said this more than I haven't. I don't have any friends who've read this book, which maybe is like,
I forced it on a lot of people. I tend to do this when I'm like, I want to have a conversation about this. I'm just going to send this book to you, read it, and so let's talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, if you hadn't been so interested in reading it, I don't know if I would have bought it, because I read her article in New York Magazine and I was like, okay, I think I get it. Like, I don't know if I really want to, I don't know if I'm like interested in the rest of this, but your nuanced read on it made me want to read it. And I thought it was worthwhile. I mean, I think the criticism of her is so misogynistic, and coming from so many women, it like really fucking sucks. I know we don't have to like, just because we all share the same gender, we don't have to like be each other's cheerleaders all the time. But like, bro, your internalized patriarchy is like really showing when you just don't like her because she's hot.
Yeah, I think I was just so shocked at a lot of people's reactions to it. Like, she chose that life. She chose to put herself in those positions. And I think we can't get past the idea that, sure, she's capitalizing on certain aspects of beauty standards that are set by patriarchy, but at some level, everyone is engaging whether you like it or not. So why not do it in a way that is at least conscious? And I think that's a lot of what she's bringing up in the book is like, hey, I'm aware of the complexities here. So I'm going to wrestle with these and acknowledge the complexities. And I'm not going to be so black and white and binary about it. I'm going to share my experience, because there are thousands of women who still work in this industry and who still have to face a lot of the shit that comes up with power dynamics in an industry that is still largely gatekept by males.
Yeah, I mean, like Margaret Atwood says, there's no such thing as life without the male gaze. Like, we will always have the male gaze. We can pretend that we don't dress for the male gaze, but you do inherently, because if you're not, you're responding to the fact that the male gaze exists and that the male gaze is what controls and runs the world. And I think that that's what Emily Ratajkowski was getting at, right? Like, I have to live under the male gaze. So like, how can I get some semblance of power using the tools that I have at my disposal? And right now that happens to be beauty and sex appeal. And okay, how can I be smart about this? Like, she reiterated so many times, like, how can I be smart? Like, I need to be smart about this. And like, she knows she's got something that's like, there's an expiration date on it, and not being okay with that, being like, oh my God, what am I going to do when my sort of like power chip, my whatever, my bargaining chip, what about when it's no longer valuable? When she was talking to her mom about how her mom is more beautiful than her, but now that she's gotten older, like, men don't look at her. And
so like, crushing. I think that was one of the first episodes. I can only think in episodes now.
Yeah, he said it must be, maybe it's kind of nice to be invisible. And the mom was like, yeah, maybe. I thought that she could have gone more into the mother-daughter dynamic stuff, like, especially because she's become a mother. I really wanted to hear about what's it like to go through the experience of having your body change when like you've been a sex symbol and you've been like considered so beautiful and hot. And like, not that pregnant women aren't hot, it's just very different than like being a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, you know? So I don't know. I wanted more from her, but I thought the stories that she gave were like so compelling. And oh my God, when the guy sold her nudes as a book, like
Oh
without
my
her
gosh.
permission, that was insane. And like, she can't do
Yeah.
anything about it. Oh my God. I
Yeah.
was like crying angry tears because
That,
I think we've all been there. Not literally, but someone taking like
yeah.
your intention, like the intention, stripping the intention out of like an experience that you have together and like using it for their own, I don't know, progression of their career or to make money. It's just like, oh God.
And well, I told you I listened to the audiobook of that essay, and it was so nice to hear her tone of voice and to hear her emotion behind it, because she cries at the end. And what I appreciated so much was her honesty and her vulnerability. I don't think she was trying to show up being like, I'm an amazing writer. She was just sharing her experience. And I think that's what was so powerful, is the rawness with which she showed up to share that experience and not hide it. And even her talking about, yeah, maybe I was thin, but I also like had my own versions of an eating disorder, and that's real. And I agree with you. I would have liked to hear a little bit more about her relationship with her husband, but obviously she's entitled to her privacy there. And
Yeah.
the way that she ended with motherhood made me think she's definitely going to keep writing. She's been writing.
It sounds like she wants to have a career as a writer or as someone who makes, who like produces, who writes screenplays. And
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what she does. Like, I think that's
Yeah.
amazing. I'm rooting for her. And I think that what she's already done. Like, I didn't realize that she had sued that man and like, you know, I don't know if she sued him, but like the guy who printed her nudes and who also sexually assaulted her, by the way, on the same night, she like outed him. And so many women were like, you did something I was too brave to do. And thank you for doing it. And she really has gotten dragged through the mud, I feel like, a lot. And
She also got dragged for outing Robin Thicke.
exactly. And now we're all like, oh, Robin Thicke is so disgusting and gross. But she seems like a really strong person to be able to just take hate from almost every angle. Like, women hate her, men hate her. Like, I'm just in awe of like, wow, that's really brave.
She's a great example of a mirror to see like where we're at in many ways, and what we project on her according to our beliefs and values about how women should or shouldn't be in society. So it's like been so interesting to watch what people have said about her.
Yeah. But girlhood, what is it like? Is it a jumping off point on like the same time? I feel like I've heard of it, but I feel like I'm also confusing it with Milk Fed by Melissa
Oh my God.
which is
Which
I feel
is,
like it's a totally different book, which is also pretty freaky, but you know, interesting.
I like her a lot. I think she's a hilarious writer, but that shit is dark. I have that book.
This is a very intense book.
It's intense. I believe it's a coming of age novel about what it's like to grow up wrestling with the power and beauty that one holds, especially through puberty.
Interesting.
So that's in my cart. Also in my cart is finding the right stainless steel gua sha. Because
okay, talk to me about stainless steel. I want to know about this because do you know how many gua shas I've broken? Because I'm a little klutz. I drop them constantly.
Okay, so do I have a story for you? A little background on this is I'm also reading this other book, Let's Get Physical: How Women Discovered Exercise and Reshaped the World by Danielle Friedman, and we are interviewing her for the 12th House podcast.
She's really cool. She's really smart.
Here's the long-winded way to get there. So reading this book, thinking a lot about exercise, also exercising a lot less recently for several reasons, but walking a lot more, also thinking about low impact exercise. And as I've been in New York, where I've been working at my friend's place is in this spot in NoHo where I walk by this place on my way to work every day called Face Gym.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I was like,
should I go in? Should I not go in? Is this an exercise? Is this a workout? Technically,
is this a fucking scam?
Do I wear athleisure there? Like, do I need to have moisture wicking garments or no?
I was like, I can't go in there, Wallace. You can't go in there. You can't do that. Nope, not for you.
It's the rules.
But it's against the
Your
rules.
religion. You can't do it.
No. And then I don't know what happened, but I was like, guess what? I'm going. I was like, I'm not working out my body, but I'm going to work something out.
The power of the devil compelled you. You were possessed and you're like, I'm walking my little feet right in the face, Jim. I said I wasn't going to, but I am losing my religion. Unwrinkle me, bro.
So we're transitioning from haunted cart to I love but have shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now I'm going to have to do this.
I know. I literally almost booked you an appointment in LA because now I know where to send you. You absolutely are going.
Wait, should I go when I'm in New York? Should I go to the one in New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should.
Okay, wait, tell me everything.
Tell
me everything. I gotta
know. Okay, so I was like, I hate myself for doing this, but I'm going anyways. And I decided, I was like, all right, I'm going to book the least expensive, shortest appointment because it's fucking outrageously expensive. And I'm like, what can this possibly be? Because it's not a facial.
I'm picturing you go and you sign up for this thing. And then there's a lady and there's like multiple people in your class. And you all are sitting in nice little soft chairs. And they're like, smile, relax, smile, relax. Now just one side smile, just one side smile. And then raise your eyebrows. And then I don't know, like making weird faces, like using your tongue to go all around the inside of your mouth, or massage your wrinkles out. Is that what it's like? Or is it like a facial experience? Like, I don't like the idea that I might have to do work.
We're doing work with our face all day. So I go. I have no idea what to expect. My person is named Manny. Manny is lovely. Great. And I am there for their 35-minute appointment, which is $60. And
that's a lot. That's half an hour.
Yeah, it's a lot.
$60.
That's what I was telling you. It's outrageous.
Oh my God.
It's my birthday week, so what can I say?
Oh yeah. No, it's birthday week. It's birthday week. It's all.
I get there, they cleanse the face, and he's telling me about the whole idea behind it, which is to essentially massage and work the muscles, but also to relax them. I'm lying there being like, oh my God, this is just another, like, you thought you didn't have enough things to do. Let's add one more thing onto your plate to do. You're not exercising anymore. It's fine. Exercise your face. And then after you're a personal chef and running your company and being an entrepreneur and popping out the babies, don't forget massage your face. So I'm thinking all of these things.
Oh my God, yeah.
In the chair. And then he takes this mini medicine ball and starts like whacking my face with it. But it actually feels so good because I'm like, whoa, I have so much tension up here. So he's like using this little ball all around my face and like whacking it, and then gets really into massaging it. So it's mostly a facial massage with different tools. But then he takes the microcurrent that is like their microcurrent. And I was like, oh, is that the same as New Face microcurrent? He's like, yeah, but times 2.
Yeah.
And
like, your puny New Face.
Yeah, exactly. He goes, if like you experience some muscle twitching here or there, it's totally normal. Don't worry about it. Like you might twitch a little. I'm like,
if you have a stroke, it's totally normal.
I was like, what the fuck? So he starts doing it, and I was like, I got a pretty like strong face. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking, but he goes here, and my whole lip is like fucking quivering. And I'm like, whoa, this is really strong. And so I am having like all of these weird muscle contractions, and my forehead almost like shook me off of the thing. He was like, oh, that's fun. People don't usually have that on their forehead. But my lip was still like a little sensitive. And I was like, I feel a little sensitive here. And he was like, oh, that's fine. If that lasts longer than 2 minutes, let me know. So it went away. But then he was like, some people can't have the microcurrent because of contraindications. So they just do the massage, but they still get the same benefits. And I was like, okay, what are the contraindications? He was like, oh, if you have a piece of metal like retainer in your mouth. And I was like, because I do. I have like a permanent retainer at the bottom of my mouth, and I guess I didn't read that as I was signing the waiver.
Bro. You got electrocuted. Oh my God. Thank God your teeth didn't fall out. Are you kidding me?
And he was like, yeah, once I hit my nose ring while I was doing it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he was like, I fully electrocuted myself. I was like, I just paid for a $60 electrocution.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Wow. First off, this escalated quickly for you. You went from
Yes.
I don't know if I'm gonna buy the new face to you are going and getting it. Like you're like, I need more. Give me more firepower. Like that in like under a week, bro. Like that happened so fast.
This is escalating very quickly. I will admit I didn't know that was part of it. I was just walking by there being like, I have to know what this is because I have to try things.
I'm glad
And
you
I
brought
was like, I do love massages. And
I am thinking so many things. First off, does this mean that just regular massages we can consider exercise? Because if a face workout is a facial massage, then by the transitive property, a body workout is just a body massage, right?
this is
Am I wrong?
not wrong. This is the perfect workout you can do in bed.
Exactly. Okay. Also, this sounds very much like the Khloe Kardashian thing, where like it's body manipulation through the current to like keep you looking young and fit and all that stuff. So
Yeah, we're just electrocuting ourselves now.
are you good? I mean, you already have the new face at home, so you're just gonna do the massage. You know how to do like gua sha on your face.
Yeah, and I have a gua sha at home, but I really want the stainless steel silver one because he took it out of the freezer, and it felt so good being that cold.
You could freeze your regular gua sha. Is it like jade or something?
It is jade, it just doesn't get as cold as the metal one because different properties. What can I say? Molecules, science.
It's right. You know what? She's right. She reads, you guys. She knows this. She's a woman.
Women in STEM. It definitely made me feel like this is a scam that I love but have shame. Capitalism always finds a way to commodify it. So now there are face gyms. Then a few years ago, people were like, facial acupuncture, face gyms, is that going to be the new thing? And I think it's going to remain one of those super expensive elite wellness things that you only see in Soho in New York or like LA, West Hollywood. And you go once and you're like, that was novel. And I will do it at home.
Would you do it like once a quarter? What do you think?
No. Okay, maybe once a quarter or maybe like, I don't know, twice a year. It's like an ultra pampering thing. And I was like, it's my birthday week. I'm going to do it. If I was
basically the cost of like getting your nails done, right? Like if you
which
were
I don't do actually. I don't like getting my nails done. I just don't enjoy the experience.
We're too anxious. I have to do things.
I can't sit here for this long. I love head massages. And so, yeah, it kind of reminded me of that. So it made me feel like, okay, I'm happy I invested in the new face. I want to get these stainless steel gua shas and I want to take the time to actually like learn how to massage my face because I felt so physically relaxed after and I don't like how expensive it is.
I also think that you could definitely use 2 spoons.
Yes, 100%. Well, you can do some things. You just need a variety of shapes.
Yeah, maybe a soft butter knife. Like
yes.
Have like a ridge, like those like almost baby butter knives.
Yes.
If you're looking for the dupe. If you don't want to buy new stainless steel gua sha because you've got a gua sha at home.
So far, I've been finding them for like $12. I just don't know if they're actually real. I'm like, is this real metal?
Is this lead or what?
Yeah. So TBD, I'll report back on that. That's what's in my cart.
Love it.
It was quite an experience.
That was good.
My haunted cart is, I feel like I'm being like influenced by TikTok like very deeply because I never wanted a Dyson Airwrap, but man, oh man.
Oh my God. I've wanted one forever. Oh wait, no. I want the blow dryer, not the Airwrap.
Yeah, well, it comes with it. It comes with both.
Oh, fuck. Have you found it refurbished somewhere?
No, that's what I really need.
I've tried.
I looked on Mercari. Have you ever used them? That's like a resale site, and they have a bunch of stuff. I just got a really cool film camera from them for like $40, and they're pretty close. But the Dyson Airwrap is sold out everywhere. But also, like, I am not like I don't do my hair. I don't like blow dry my hair. I don't curl my hair. I let my hair air dry. I cut my own hair so it like dries a certain way. But like, when did I become a sausage curls like Dyson hair wrap queen like that? I'm like, oh my God, I need that thing. I need to be curling my hair every morning with this vacuum. Amazing situation. Like it looks
very satisfying. Yes. You're like, I'm going to my debutante this afternoon. I need the Airwrap to get me ready.
Yes, and like the thing is, when I see people doing it on TikTok, I'm like, okay, I think their hair looks like fine. It looks fine. It's not like I would be like, oh my God, your hair looks amazing. How did you do it like that? I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. You like, it's got waves and curls. But there's something about the actual air wrap situation where I'm like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, I need to do that. Like, that will scratch this itch inside of me that I did not know existed. But I haven't gotten a Dyson Airwrap. I'm still like, I feel like I need to like let that simmer. I do feel like I'm like maybe slightly insane just because I've been like exposed to it so much. It's like when you say yellow punch buggy and you can't stop seeing yellow punch buggies. I'm like Dyson Airwrap, Dyson Airwrap, Dyson Airwrap.
They've worn you down.
Exactly. But what I have really, I have in my cart right now, and I have gone to check out, and then I've put it back, and then I've gone to check out, and I put it back, is a humidifier.
Oh, fuck. This is how I feel about humidifiers. That is the key to all of my skin problems. But I never buy one.
The essence of wetness, water is wetness, and the essence of wetness is beauty, to quote Zoolander. So humidifier, I'm like, do I need this? Also,
Which
because
humidifier?
any humidifier. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I was like, I think I need a humidifier because I'm getting bloody noses. And I'm like, okay, that's not good. That's never happened to me before. And I drink enough water, I would say. Just dry, it's just dry in LA. And and maybe it would be good for my skin. But then I like looked them up online, and they're so fugly. Humidifiers are
all humidifiers.
They're so ugly, dude. So, of course, then I Googled the Dyson of humidifiers.
Do they have one?
Turns out Dyson has one. It's $800.
Well, because it's like the fan humidifier.
Yes, exactly. It's just like the fan.
So
I was like, okay, that's really fucking cool, but out of my price range. But then I saw a Google ad for something called Canopy, and I was like, oh, maybe this is like the millennial version of a humidifier. It's also extremely ugly. It is the millennial version. Like it's a D2C, like, Our Place or Our Pan or whatever, one of those, but a humidifier. But it's really, it was not cute. And Ethan will not allow like
ugly things
that are not visually aesthetic in our home, even if they're appliances. Like I had to get 3 different air fryers because he liked this certain one that it had to be red. So he won't let me get any humidifier. But I think I found one. But then I'm like, am I going to get mold all over my house? Like, is that what happens when you get a humidifier? Like, does mold grow in everything?
Wait a second. Sorry, my mouth is agape at the Canopy website because the first thing that you see when this is why you need one, or you think you need one. Beauty and wellness start with the air you breathe.
Not no.
Some classist shit right there.
Do you have a air purifier? Okay.
This one's $125.
$125.
Yeah.
The Canopy one.
Yeah.
I still think that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's so much money.
But I feel like they're expensive.
Well, I found a very cute one. It's Hume Pure Enrichment, and it is black. It is chic. It kind of looks like a Sonos, and it's $69. And I think that's the one I'm going to go with, but I have to do a little bit more research. My only worry is that I don't want to grow mildew in like my sheets and shit. And like,
I think it's pretty hard to do. Speaking to someone who had mold poisoning. Yeah.
I did not know about that character development.
Oh my gosh. Sometimes things that happen in my body, I'm like, is it the mold?
Oh my God.
Because when I got diagnosed with it, they were like, this is really hard to get rid of. And then they gave me the craziest shit to take like 6 times a day. It was so hard to keep up with. I got mold poisoning because I was working in a room that had a huge mole spore growing on it. And we didn't know that that's what it was. Actually, funny, this is such an LA thing. Okay, side tangent. To this case.
Tell me about this.
So I was working at this startup when I first moved to LA, and we were working in a house in Hollywood, and it was one of those McMansions that you see that just goes up in like 2 weeks, and you're like, how did they build that house?
Yeah.
So ugly.
I also feel like that's where they film porn.
Yes.
No shade to porn, but like
100%.
That's where you do it.
So it was, to me,
although I'd love to see mid-century modern porn, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah. Actually,
like I would 100%
have something
pay for
you. Vintage porn? It's like art.
Hey, there we go. That's what it is.
It's actually like beautiful art, some of it. Anyhow, this winter that I was working there, it was a record year of rain for LA. And because this was a McMansion that had no structural integrity to it, it rained in the house. Like there was no waterproofing.
Into the house, right? Just like straight into the wall.
Just into the walls. And I was working in this room, and I remember one day being like, that's weird. That looks like a huge fucking mold spore on the wall.
Mold spore?
This big black mark was on the wall.
Whoa.
And my coworker was like, if we can see that here, that means it's really big behind the wall.
Bad. That's really bad. Yeah.
Yeah, we looked at each other. We were like, cool. So how long have we been working in this room? 6 months.
Like
nice.
Literally black mold.
You literally breathing in black mold fumes in this room. Like we would close the door all the time just to get like privacy because there was way too many people in this house.
Could you smell it? Did it smell like mildewy?
Once we saw it, it was like it grew like 10 times, and then we were like, oh my God, I can't believe it was one of those unravelings where we're like, how are we such idiots? How did we not notice that before? Like, it smells so bad in here. We had just gotten so used to it. And then and we went and got tested for it, and they were like, oh yeah, this is like, you had different levels of like black mold poisoning. I forgot about this. I should get tested again. Yeah.
You should.
All that to say, I don't think your humidifier can do the damage that you think it can. Or can it? We don't know.
I mean, now I'm definitely going to go and just do a little bit more of a deep dive because I am fearful of mold and mildew.
Well, so also a lot of places in California have it in the air, and you can do mold tests. Yeah, because so many of the buildings aren't essentially made for rain.
I smell it pretty much when I walk into a place. My old apartment, I lived in like an apartment from 1917.
You've got the mold
and oh my God, it smelled like mold all the time. I had to move.
I wonder if we all have mold poisoning, or most of us, or a lot of us.
Like to some extent.
Yeah.
We've got to. I mean, like if you go in the subway in New York, what do you think that smell is? Bro? Well, what do you think that is? It's not just rats. It's like a lot of shit.
But what's the balance, right? You want to be moist.
Do you think if I run the humidifier and the air purifier at the same time, they'll negate each other, or I'll just have like really clean, like hydrated air?
You are going to manifest your dreams and achieve enlightenment and pure happiness, I'm pretty sure.
That's actually the liminal space right there is when
you will have ascended when you have both in your room and you're sleeping through the night.
Exactly. That is the Akashic record, is when the air purifier and the humidifier are on at the same time.
Your channeling is just going to be like epic.
You create a portal. The time-space continuum cracks open.
The portal's actually made by the humidifier interacting with
the things. Exactly. I think that's it. I feel like I'm going to be doing science. I'm a woman in STEM. You know, I've got a humidifier and I've got an air purifier.
We've been looking for you. We've been waiting.
I've been here all along.
We're wellness hackers in STEM.
So I think I was going to get the Dyson Airwrap. I think the humidifier has like usurped.
You're going to have to do
find a refurbished one.
Definitely. This is the refurbished pod.
Yeah, we're into reduce, reuse, recycle, my friends.
Hold us up in a pizza and eat us. Hey, nerds. Guess who's got 2 thumbs, speaks limited French, and hasn't cried once today? This moi. I don't have any money, if that's what you're after, and I'm not one of those girls.
Is your wellness house of cards very different in New York versus LA?
Yeah, you know what I've been thinking about is how does one travel frequently and feel good? And to answer your question, because top in my wellness house of cards for New York are earplugs and a sleeping mask. Earplugs, I'm recreating the womb. Mm-hmm. I'm in a cocoon with my sleep mask and earplugs. Nobody can touch me, and I sleep a little bit better. That's working.
That like are custom made for your ear, and they like pour this stuff into your ear, and it's like perfectly made to your ear canal, so like they never pop out and they're super comfortable.
I'm not there yet, but I might add that to cart. I don't even know where you get those. I'm currently working with dollar store, packs on packs on packs.
They seem really cool. Yeah, I think that's necessary.
What's in yours this week? What's up with you?
Well, my wellness house of cards this week, my first thing is this app that I'm obsessed with called Rakuten. Have you heard of this?
No, I saw that you put that down and I was like, I'm going to wait for the reveal. But I thought that, I was like, that's a great restaurant. And I know that's not what she's talking about.
Yeah, it's the best. It basically gives you cash back whenever you're buying something online. So anytime you check out, it gives you cash back as long as you like hit the Rakuten button, and it's like a Chrome extension. And sometimes they'll give you all additional discounts like $20 off plus 8% back. So if for example, I was looking at the Dyson Airwrap and they had like 11% back on Dyson products. So that means if you buy something that's $700.
What is the business model here? You get cash for shopping?
I don't really care. I'm like, take my identity, whatever. Like, I'm gonna literally, they send you a check.
There's a new check in the mail.
How much are you making from Rakuten?
Well, the thing is, like, sometimes I'll go look on there because the percentages change every day. So, like, maybe if you go today, Sephora will be 1% back, but maybe if you go next week, it'll be like 10% back for the day. And so I kind of like it because a couple
It's
reasons.
gambling.
It's gambling. It's a little bit of a speed bump, you know, where I'm like, okay, before I just like go buy something because ADHD, I'm like, well, maybe I'm just going to wait on this and I'll see if the Rakuten, you know, gods smile upon me and give me a discount in the next, you know, couple of days. And then I can like feel a little bit better about making this purchase. So I really like that because I really like making money back. And I'm very much enjoying that. And another thing in my wellness house of cards, and then we're going to be done, is this extension I'm using called Cron. I think I sent you an invite.
Oh, you did. And I'm very excited because I've had it with Gmail.
Oh, God, I am just so sick of Google Calendar. I hate it.
Oh.
I hate it so much. And it stopped working on my computer. And I was like, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way. I already use Superhuman for email. I already use Notion instead of Google Sheets. Like, there's got to be a better calendar. And I found this one called Cron, and I really like it. And it's free. And yeah, it's called CRON. It's very simple. It's very cool. It's aesthetic. So that stuff matters to me like a lot, especially because I have anxiety about things like time and not having enough time. So it helps so much. I really like it.
Watch out, Chrome. Watch out, Gmail.
Yeah, Cron, if you're out there, hit me up. You have my email.
Also, shout out to Miro.
Oh yeah,
We used that in a brainstorm today. That is the funnest app I've used in a long time. It's a collaborative sticky board, anything whiteboard, and it is so fun if you're working remotely with teams to use.
And I can't wait to embed it into Notion. I keep saying that to everyone. I'm like, but you can embed it into Notion. People are less excited about that.
People are like, huh?
Who cares, you fucking nerd? This was so fun. I have so much to do now. I have so many apps to download. I can't wait to go massage my face.
I have so much money to make from shopping on Rakuten.
Oh my gosh. Wait, there's this one package that I'm waiting on. Maybe I'll talk about it next week. This resurfacing mask that I totally got. This woman looked like a glazed donut. Okay, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. I saw a TikTok ad.
Is this what we're striving for? Glazed donut now?
But her skin looked so clear, so smooth, and she was so beautiful. And I was like, I literally bought from the ad. Like, I've never done that before on TikTok. I usually scroll past the ads, and I immediately went and bought this product.
Do you ever feel like we spend so much time on screens and TikTok, and then you see someone in person and you're like, oh my God, pores. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, we're humans with pores.
Right, those things.
And it's like shocking. You're like, oh, you have them too. It's not just me going crazy over here.
Right. Oh, your eyeliner also gets on the top of your eyelid and your mascara. Nice. Okay, sweet. It's not just me. I'm not just like a piece of shit, dirty person.
And oh, you're a human. Fuck.
Okay.
Welcome, valued customer.
This week, we're going to give away a stainless steel gua sha. We'll give you the exact same one that Wallace decides to buy. It might be 2 spoons.
We promise it might work.
So the way to win this week's prize is to leave a review on Apple Podcasts. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, go ahead and like smash that star button and give us, it's very easy to just review us. And that really, really, really helps. We appreciate it. We love you. It helps more people find us. It helps us, you know, make this thing and get in front of advertisers and other people who let us make more content. So
we can make it better and funnier.
And give you even better prizes. Like maybe we'll give away a Dyson Airwrap. Your review could be the thing that helps us get there. So to win this week's prize, make sure that you review on Apple Podcasts. To just be a good person and just give us a little 5 stars, preferably on Spotify. And
thank you for listening.
Have a great summer.
Work out your face.
Don't change.
Or do.
Bye.
Bye.
It's a